Gwen. Welcome to Gaiam TV. And today I wanted to tell you a little bit about headstand from my point of view. I always feel really uncomfortable having my students, whether they're beginners or real seasoned vets, go up against the wall and do their headstands right away. I just feel like they need to build up the integrity of the neck, the strength of their shoulders, their core. They really need to get a sense of what's going on with their body before they're thrown up against the wall. Maybe their neck's not ready. So I have several steps that I just showed you that kind of ease people into it without ever having to be dependent on the wall. The wall is this big giant pacifier that's really hard to come away from once you learn to use it. So I want to show you today how I teach headstand to my classes. I can't stress enough to make sure your neck is healthy, that you check with your doctor if you've had any issues with your neck before you go into this. It's a very vulnerable position. Your spine is not meant to bear a lot of weight on the top portion of your spine, your cervical spine, unless it's done correctly. And if you want to build up over time to stay into headstands more, which is so nourishing and so rejuvenating for your brain and for your health to go into inversions, just make sure you have been taught or supervised by a teacher, or you go to your doctor first. But let me show you a couple of ways that you can begin to get really secure with your headstand. So you're going to have maybe something a little bit more cushiony than your normal mat, just to support your head. I want you to be able to be familiar with the top of your head, not your forehead, not the back of your head. You have to land right on top of your head so that you're not torquing your neck in any unsafe way. And then you're going to bring your head down, and you're going to bring your hands down and make a perfect triangle with your head. Okay, so I'm going to show you that first. Going to come right back up. My head, my two hands, perfect triangle. You want to make sure when you're in that perfect triangle that your elbows and your wrist joint are a 90-degree angle. That is the strongest, most supportive angle for you once you're in headstand. So what some people tend to do that I've noticed is they don't really have a real strong plug in the socket with their hands, and they roll out and they create some weakness and imbalance. So for example, I roll off my thumbs and I'm like this, and this is not strong. But if I am plug in the socket, nice and strong, 90-90, elbows are right up against my body, this is really strong and able to bear some weight. Okay, top of the head, two hands. That's level 1. And until you feel really comfortable coming in and out of that and staying there a minute, 2 minutes, don't even think about going to level 2. If you're feeling like level 2, all you do is get in that perfect position, tuck the toes, and lift the knees and hang out here. Okay, same deal. Do that for a minute on end. If you feel like you have to come up and come down 50 times in 1 minute, that's okay. You're building your strength, but you're not ready to go to the next level yet. So make sure you can stay there, maybe sing the alphabet in your head, you're breathing nicely, you don't feel anything pinching, you're feeling secure, and you're building some strength. Next thing, level 2 was toes tucked, straightening the legs. Next level is knee on elbow, knee on elbow. So we go from 1, 2, level 3, knee on elbow, knee on elbow. I'm going to show you the rest of the positions once I'm up there, so I don't have to keep coming up and down and getting dizzy on you. But after knee on elbow, you really need to be able to stay there and be secure and sing your song and breathe deep. And then if it feels okay, the next step is not headstand. The next step, which builds a lot of strength in the shoulders, a lot of stability in the neck, and a lot of strength in the core, is lifting the knees an inch only off the elbows and being able to maintain it there without panic and stress on the body. That's the toughest one. Once you make it through there, still not going into a headstand, the next level, legs are going to be parallel to the floor, and you're going to hold on there. This is bringing you deeper into that inversion and really getting you set for the final level, which is a headstand. Okay, so nice base, triangle, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Some people might need some help in the beginning to get into level 3 and 4. Level 5, knees are off my elbows. I can sing, I can dance, I feel really good here. Next level, thighs parallel to the floor. Once I'm good here, I feel secure, I can wiggle around. Then and only then am I allowed and will I be ready to go up into headstand. So one more time. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And try to stay up there. But that's my version of teaching headstand, my philosophy about staying safe and being able to practice for the rest of your life. Give it a try. Maybe you'll institute this into your teaching practices. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.